I'm Sarah.
And we are doing Bickering book reviews. And we are talking about the book, This Is Where the World Ends by Amy Zhang.
Oh no.
It's a tragedy.
The book is a tragedy.
We will be getting to that in a minute. And this book is about Janie and Micah, and they're next door neighbors.
Janie Vivian.
Janie Vivian.
She's got this whole...
But that's her last name.
It's irritating.
But it's like
whatever.
Margot Ross.
Sorry.
We're going to get to that. It's about Janie and Micah, and they live next door to each other, and she's his perfect unattainable girl, and he's her dependable boy who's always there when she needs him to come out in the middle of the night to do a ninja movement. And then Micah wakes up one morning in a hospital, and he doesn't remember anything, and nobody can tell him where Janie is, and he can't get in touch with her, and he keeps texting her, and she's like in Nepal or somewhere, and he's trying to remember. And so it flashes between before Janie went missing and after Janie went missing. Before is in Janie's point of view, after is in Micah's point of view. And that is what the book's about. So I will begin, because I am the one that suggested this book to Sarah. Because Amy Zhang's first book, I actually really liked, and now I can't remember the name of the book, so I'm going to look it up in the book. Except they don't have it in here. Falling Into Place. I really liked Falling Into Place.
And I didn't.
She did not.
I didn't. And it was so bad that in the middle of reviewing that book, I just stopped. I ended a sentence with and. And
you can find the review on Goodreads.
It was bad. So, and I think the issues that I had with characters and plot points in that book, I had even worse issues with in this book.
And the most blatant issue that a lot of people have had with this book, if you read reviews on Goodreads and other places, is that they say that she's stealing from John Green.
And in my brain, because I saw it too.
I don't usually see it, but I saw it. It's pretty blatant. I'm not going to say stealing. I'm going to say...
It's
borrowing
close.
Or similar to. Maybe she doesn't realize.
Fan fiction.
Maybe she didn't realize. Maybe she hasn't read John Green's books, so she didn't know that he already wrote a lot of the stuff that she wrote 10 years ago.
She's not new on the YA scene though.
Well, and she's young. She wrote her first book when she was still in high school.
So she's read John Green.
Probably. So the whole.
Or is she living under a rock?
The whole ninja movement thing felt very similar to them wreaking vengeance in Paper Towns. The relationship between Janie and Micah, I thought, felt similar to Q and Margot Roth Spiegelman. Even like we said, the Janie Vivian versus Margot Roth Spiegelman. Oh, they kind of rhyme too.
See, and I thought that Micah and Janie reminded me of Side Effects May Vary, those two main characters.
Just by Julie Murphy.
Yeah.
Harvey and
girl I don't know, so I don't remember her name.
Alice. It was Alice.
Oh, Alice.
That's a whole different discussion.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But basically, Janie is this marrow-sucking, must do everything right away, seize the day girl who just strings along this nice guy, and you know what? She's not as smart as Alaska. She's too big for her intelligence britches. Ugh. And I really want to kick her in the shins. I'm tired of these girls who have to get out and are all excited and have to get everything out of everything, and they string people along. Just because you're living your life doesn't mean you have to be a jerk.
There's even a moment where she thinks he's going to kiss her, and she's like, this can't happen. We're not supposed to happen yet. We're going to happen later. So she's got his whole life plotted out.
She's got to live first before being nice, I guess.
And she's horrible. And should we go into the spoiler parts?
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. So one of the things that kind of not bothered me, but kind of put me off, was that at no point do you know until you're reading the book that this is actually a book about a girl dealing with being raped by her boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just out of nowhere. Her boyfriend gets her super drunk and rapes her. And so she can't deal with it. She doesn't deal with it. She doesn't function about it. And it seemed like it was out of nowhere, and it felt, I know it's a literary device. The whole book is a literary device, but it just didn't feel organic.
Well, my issue with that, though, was by the time we got to that point, I didn't care.
That's true.
I didn't care. Like,
it's not like you ever want somebody to get raped, but when it was like, she's so sad, she's so sad and withdrawn and dramatic, but she's so sad and withdrawn and dramatic through the whole freaking book.
Yeah.
Her behavior doesn't really change.
No, it doesn't. I mean, because at that point, it's like every other word was metaphor, capital M.
They actually have a metaphor of a rock that is a metaphor for their lives that they call the metaphor.
I'm gonna stab myself in the eye if I have to read that one more time. I'm just saying. I
did listen to this on audiobook like I normally do, and they're talking about the metaphor, and I'm like, are they talking like the rock, or is this a metaphor for life, or is this a metaphor for the book? What are we metaphoring?
What's the metaphor? Oh wait, I don't care enough to figure it out. Because then you've got like, what's his face and what's her face have all of these, what are they called? Inside jokes. They have all these inside jokes, and I'm tired of it. I don't understand it. I'm not inside your relationship, and it's making the story very confusing. Stop with the inside jokes and just tell the story.
And then, like, every so often, they slowly slip in things about Micah's parents, that his dad was a cheater and the mom died in a horrible car accident, but it's never, like, fully developed or fully expressed in any way, shape, or form. So you're like, what? It was almost like a drive-by shooting or something of it. It was like, bam, here's a little bit more drama.
It was just like throwing drama points against the wall. Like,
yeah, it was very high school.
So, I mean, I guess, does that mean teens would enjoy it?
I will say I have never had a teen ask me for any of her books. And even the ones that I've recommended it to, I don't know if they've ever checked them out.
Well, and like, with these, I just think they're dry, they're boring.
They are.
But they appeal to older teens, and like, the thing is, with the older teens, they have so many other better alternatives. John Green.
Sarah Dessen.
But yeah,
Elizabeth Scott.
Like anybody else.
Yeah, I wouldn't automatically go to Amy Zhang.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that she's like a terrible author. It's just like,
she started on Wattpad, and you can kind of tell that she started on Wattpad.
Yeah, I mean, because it's there. It's just not there.
Right. And it's like a big publisher. She's published through, it says Epic Reads. Who does Epic Reads?
Oh, I don't know.
HarperCollins. She's published through HarperCollins. So that's like a big
It's a big one.
That's a big publisher.
That's a big one.
This isn't like Amazon.
Why do you keep throwing Amazon under the bus? We love Amazon. I don't care what she says. We're Prime members, both.
We are. Love the free shipping.
Oh, my Lanta.
So do you have anything else?
No, I think we're about ready to rate.
So I gave...
Oh, no, wait, actually.
I'm sorry.
I do. There was one good thing in this whole book, and I had it marked with a bookmark this time, but I pulled my bookmark out, so maybe I should keep turning down pages. Anyway, it makes me a horrible person, but that's how I don't forget things. But anyway, there was one quote about how fear makes your bladder wonky, and I'm like, yeah, that is true.
That's true.
Fear makes your bladder wonky.
It is true. Here's the other problem I have with this book, and I will be quite honest. I can't remember the name of it. I can't. Sarah actually said to me, she's like, did you finish This Is Where the World Ends? I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Right?
So...
Well, I can't remember the characters' names.
So it's not memorable. In any way, shape, or form. It is not memorable. Yes. So for somebody somewhere out there, it might be memorable.
Like I said, there's a good foundation-ish. I mean, you can tell that she has potential.
Yes. There's a little guidance needed. So I gave This Is Where the World Ends 2 goblins. You're thinking, Sarah's gotta decide.
I really didn't like this book.
Be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 1 troll.
Wow.
No, okay, I'll give it 2 trolls. I'll give it 2 trolls because I just feel bad. So 2 trolls.
2 trolls.
2 pity trolls.
It's not quite bad enough for just the 1 troll.
Yeah,
But not better than that.
I pity.
There's pity. It's a pity troll.
It's a pity troll.
She's just pathetic.
I wonder what a pity troll looks like.
I don't know. I'm going to be Googling that tonight.
All right, well then we are done.